Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, coming in live for the breakfast show. Episode we stopped counting. Hello. Happy Monday to you. If you are brand spanking new to the breakfast show, you're like, who is this woman? It's an honor to meet you. In the comments, drop the word NEW. And if you are returning, you've been a part of an episode in the past, I would love for you to say happy Monday or what's up in the comments section. You might catch this on replay. We are live right now. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning, Eastern. So I am in Michigan. Yesterday was my birthday, so I let myself sleep in. Usually you are guaranteed an episode between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern every single Monday through Friday. But like I said, it was my birthday and I watched the Super Bowl, so I let myself sleep in a little bit. So today's a little bit off schedule. I will say I have a little bit of ADHD, so I usually come on closer to 9 o'clock. But Jill, Atrob, welcome. It's an honor to have you. Where are you from? I would love to know where you're coming in from. So this morning's episode, a little bit of the backtrack of how the breakfast show became revolutionary, how it started. Thank you, Jill. So I actually embarked on a journey. I was 185 pounds, and I went on a journey to try to lose weight. And 11 months in, I went in for a physical that was scheduled like a year prior. And when I went in, I had gotten a clean bill of health. Nothing was wrong with me. I really did think something was going to be wrong with my thyroid or my hormones. Something was not aligned, but everything was fine. So my doctor sat down and she's like, here's what we can do. We can actually put you on metformin. It treats pre-diabetes. And what we find with this is it helps a lot of women lose weight. And so she started writing out the prescription, and all that jumped in my mind, gosh, I can't tell you how many people have recommended the book called The Obesity Fix. Have you heard of it? I highly recommend writing that down and getting that book. It is literally to die for. So The Obesity Fix, I started listening to that Audible book, and I realized there were a couple things I was not doing. So I ended up implementing what I learned from the book. I've now listened to 40 plus Audible books. When you get Audible, after you finish a book, every time it starts recommending books to listen to. I've listened to 40 plus books now. I've dropped 30 pounds. I've maintained it multiple years now. And I'm almost 40 years old. So I took my struggle for losing weight and I turned it into my superpower. But there are 3 things that you seriously, consistently have to do over time. And if you're anything like me, you're going to have the why behind it. So I'm not going to just be like, hey, do this. Like, this is why we do it. And it's going to help you to show up, to do it in preparation for you to get massive results and to reach your goal. Oh man, I do have to say, after 11 months of dropping nothing and then 5 months being down 30 pounds, 6 weeks in, I had not lost my first inch. So if you're going to start implementing this and you're going to get on the scale in a week and you're going to tell me it doesn't work and you're going to quit and give up, I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably not in the right place. And I'm going to tell you that you should probably consider stop quitting. Stop hopping from one thing to the next thing. These 3 things legit work. I started sharing them all over the internet, and I went from no following to 250,000 to 450,000 to 450,000 because there really is no better way. And I'm telling you right now, if you work what I'm going to tell you, it's going to work for you. So number 3, there's 3 things. I'm going to probably bring up the one that is the hardest for most people, and it's really important and it's not talked about enough. And the first thing we're going to lead to is going to be fiber intake. Can you tell me in the comments, please say IDK, like if you don't know, just put IDK in the comment section. If you do not know how many grams on fiber average you should be getting each and every day. Tell me that in the comment section. Just say IDK if you don't know, okay? It's weird, my forearm, like right here, is really sore. How weird is that? Like this muscle right here. And I didn't even lift weights yesterday. Okay, weird, right? So IDK, I will tell you, and I'll put the why behind it. I will tell you the best sources of fiber, the easiest sources of fiber. So I see a lot of I don't know, which I like, because this is good. Like if we don't know something and then we're gonna learn it and we start implementing it, we're gonna get results, right? If we knew and we were doing it long term and we weren't getting results, now we're kind of in a different boat. So write this number down, and we really don't want to go over this number. Obviously, over 10 grams more is fine, but we don't want to become obsessive either. So the number is 25 grams, okay? 25 grams of fiber is really the sweet spot for not only weight loss, but also maintaining weight loss efforts. People who are in maintenance, not wanting to put weight on. 25 grams. Chia seeds, 2 tablespoons, has 10 grams, okay? Your leafy greens, broccoli and spinach, 8 grams in 1 cup. Your berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, 8 grams in 1 cup. I have found, okay, I'm really into like biohacking. I have found, this is called Carbonaut. So you know how to spell carb, O-N-A-U-T. And this is gluten-free, yucca approved, it's clean, C-L-E-A-N. This has 15 grams of fiber in 1 slice, which is 40 calories. So I have 2 of these every single day, and I have 30 grams of fiber, and that's all I really have to worry about. So I've learned how to biohack it. There is an app that will blow your mind, the fact that you just get to learn this. It's called Yucca. So it's called Y-U-K-A. And if you scan a food like this, it comes up, it tells me it's good with a green dot. There's other ones that are not good, okay? I wonder if the Rojo bagel is good. Rojo is another one. You can find the Rojo bagel. It is excellent. You can find those on Amazon. Those have tons of fiber. So those are a little bit of some things that you can do to start upping your fiber, okay? Number 2, why? Fiber is literally a power washer to your intestinal tract. Your intestinal tract, if we talk about the biology of the human body, we're talking about a very swirly slide. It's like this swirly slide. And think about it. Do you really think all the food you ate yesterday for the Super Bowl or this weekend just slid through your slide if you're not getting proper water, if you're not getting proper movement, if you're not getting proper fiber? Things are left behind. And those things create inflammation. They create bloating. They create irregular bowel movements. They create foul smelling gas. So when we have fiber, it comes in 2 forms. Please, dear goodness, never ever use Metamucil ever again. If you scan that in the YUKA Yucca app, you will see that there are carcinogens inside of it. When we're taking something for fiber, if we were to look at an ingredient list, we should be seeing fiber. And that is absolutely it, but that's not the case. So typical people who are using fiber to supplement are putting into their body toxins and carcinogens, which spikes insulin, spikes glucose, cortisol levels are through the roof, and when we eat, our food is stored as fat right here in this belly area that we don't want it to be stored at. So that's why we want to get fiber. There's 2 types. We've got our insoluble and our soluble fiber. It gets really thick, so the intestinal tract, it can get to the width of it, right? And what happens is it acts a lot like a leech. And as it makes its way through, it grabs onto things that are hanging out in the intestinal tract. Pretty cool, right? So that's for that. It also, you will see improvements within 72 hours. 72 hours, literally, okay? 72 hours, inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, and weird noises going on will be improved. So I want you, now that you know what fiber does, there's 2 types of fiber. I want you in the comment section to tell me why you're going to have more fiber. With our fiber, we do want to make sure 100% that we pay attention to side effects, okay? We pay attention to side effects. Do you have inflammation? Do you have bloating? Do you have irregular bowel movements? Do you have weird noises going on in the belly area? Okay, that's going to tell you that you need to up it. It might take a little bit of an adjustment. You might feel full. You might feel a little bit bloated in the beginning. Water is the second thing that I had to do to drop 30 pounds in 5 months. And I'm going to put the why behind the water. How much water should you be consuming each and every day? Can you please tell me that in the comment section? Okay, in the comment section, how much water? Can you tell me that? How much? Half a gallon? Nope. But it's okay. I'm glad you answered. It's half of your weight in ounces of water. Ginger, you got it. Half of your weight in ounces of water. It's how your body goes through a fat burning process. The fat burning process is called lipolysis. Lipolysis is how you come in and you burn fat, okay? The term liposuction, people go pay to have fat taken off of their body. They get contouring work. We don't have to do that if we make sure that we're getting half of our weight in ounces of water each and every day, but it's a lot like a furnace. The furnace is on, and if it's not getting half its weight in water, it's off. We want that to be on. So each day, you're either burning fat or you're not burning fat, because the first stop is lipolysis. Lipolysis goes to the first stop of hydrolysis. It's just like a bus stop. If the bus stops here and no one's there, it's going to the next one, the next one, and the next one. So that process of hydrolysis, tell me in the comments if you think it's tough to get half of your weight in ounces of water. I will give you 3 hacks today that I promise you, water will never, ever, ever again be a struggle for you. Ever. Here's what we're gonna do. You are going to take a timer right now on your phone, on your watch. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna set it, you're gonna label it water. And every 90 minutes, you are gonna stop, drop, and drink for 15 seconds. You will never, ever forget ever again. Have a piece of paper next to your nightstand. I just got back, literally, from Ohio. I had in my hotel room a piece of toilet paper and I had water on it next to my bed, okay? Here's the other thing. Your body, your bladder will get used to it within 90 days. So it's a short-term sacrifice for a future gain. Ginger says, I do that, no problem. Eating the wrong things is the problem for me. I'll help you with that today. So with water, we never want to add something to our water. I was using inside of my water packets like Mio, Crystal Light. If you scan those right now in the YUKA app, Yucca, you will see that there are carcinogens and toxins inside of those things. You are messing with cortisol levels every time that happens. So if you get that YUKA app and you're scanning stuff, what should be in your water? Watermelon chunks, mango chunks, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, right? Will tea without any kind of sweetener count too? As long as it's not, yeah, I think that's a diuretic, because I know pop is a diuretic, alcohol is a diuretic, and coffee is a diuretic, right? I drink those things at times, but I always add it back into my body on top of half of my weight. So for example, I'm 140 pounds. Half of that is 70, but I drink 8 ounces of coffee a day. So I have 78 ounces of coffee this weekend. Yesterday was my birthday. I had a glass of wine. It was 8 ounces. I add the 8 ounces back in. So does that make sense? So the timer method is going to work for you. The only way it doesn't work is if people don't set the timer. So you stop, drop, and drink every 90 minutes. I infuse my water. I put mint leaves, I put peppermint leaves, lemons, limes, really cool things you can do to your water. And also, I use a straw, and I have a really cool 40-ounce tumbler. So it goes everywhere that I go, and I don't have to be sitting there going, how many waters did I have? I need 2 of these a day, and that's it. Straw helps, room temperature water helps, and your bladder will get used within 90 days. It detoxifies the body. You might see when you start to up your protein, which is the third thing we're going to talk about, in your water, you might feel a little bit like you have a cold coming on. That's normal. It's a detoxifying period. Crap is coming out. So water, it's not only important at the phase of you burn fat when you drink water, and every day that you don't, you're literally not burning fat. On top of it, it detoxifies the body, watering the skin. So if you want moist, typical people who are diagnosed with partial dry or very dry skin are dehydrated. So you're gonna see a tremendous dewy difference to just the overall appearance to your skin. The third thing is your protein, okay? Protein, we'll talk about the why, but how many grams do you need? Like legit, what is the grams that we need in protein? Not only nowadays for weight loss, but for maintenance as well, okay? For maintenance as well. God, my mom just canceled on me for tomorrow. What is it? Do you know what it is? It's your goal weight. So it's not your current weight, it's your goal weight. So can you share with me in the comments what your goal weight is in grams of protein? anyone know what their goal weight is in grams of protein? Anyone? So Miss Sherm, is that your goal? Or is that your weight? She does 120. I want you to take your goal weight right now, okay? And I want you to times it by 4. My goal weight was 150, times it by 4. What would you have? Goal weight times 4. Okay, mine's 600. You guys, that's how many calories you need. It is literally sustainable. It is literally possible. So you take your goal weight and literally you times it by 4 and that's the number. So 600 calories worth of protein for me. We've got Tamara at 125 times 4, which puts you at 500 calories. Guess what 150 grams of fat is? 1,350 calories. You can simply get 1,350 calories because we live in a world where everyone's like, olive oil, heart healthy, drink it, egg yolks, good cholesterol, nuts, all the omegas, salmon, healthy fat, avocados, eat all of them. You guys, there's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat, 4 calories in a gram of carb, 4 calories in a gram of protein. It's called a fat for a reason. If you put too much of a good thing in your body, the benefits actually become the harm. Let me say that again. Too much of a good thing coming into your body, the benefits are actually worse off than what you think you're doing for yourself, if that even made sense. An average goal for fat is like 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 whole egg yolk, and like 1/4 of an avocado every day. There's 9 calories in 1 gram of fat. So now that you know that about protein, does it make you that much more prone to get your goal weight in grams of protein? Tell me that in the comment section. Is it? 30% more calories are burned eating protein than it is a fat or a carb. You want your metabolism after the age of 30 to be kicked on all times. Why? Your metabolism at 30 starts to decrease each year. Okay? It's not too much, like 0.2% or something like that, 0.02%. You improve your muscle tone. At 30, guess what happens? We decline in muscle mass by a minimum of 1%, men and women. Osteoporosis, broken bones, fibromyalgia, all of those things really matter. And it's really how the body goes through the connection of feeling full and satiety. I've now listened to 40 plus Audible books, and I'd say probably from the experts, a good 9 of them were all just the reasons why for protein. How we're made up of it, how we have these building blocks that send messages. So that's the why behind protein. I'm gonna give you a hack today. You'll be able to take anywhere. You'll be able to be traveling. You'll be able to be in a hotel. You will literally know exactly what to eat and what is a protein versus what is not. Drop hack in the comments and I'm gonna flip and give it to you. You will literally never, ever, 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 ever forget me ever again because of this. Okay? Very fun. Where are you staying? It was amazing. Is your protein enough? Here's the hack. All you have to do is literally delete the last number of calories. So right here, we'll use this good cottage cheese. Okay? You have cottage cheese. I need you to drop a 1 if you see 80. Drop a 1 if you see 80 calories on this piece of thing, on the back label. Number 1, the label will always be the same. Calories in big bold will always be at the top, even if there's 0 calories. It's not going to be all over. So that's number 1. This isn't going to be like a puzzle for you because it's always going to be in the same spot. So step 1 is to identify the calories in bold. Step number 2 is to cover the last number of calories, okay? So help me out. If I covered the last number of calories, what now do I have? If I covered the last number of calories, what now do I have? What do I have? an 8. When I see 8, that means when I go to protein, see right above my finger, there's a big bold P. It says protein. That means there should be 8 grams. There's 14. This is an amazing bang for your buck. If there was not 8, I would go get something else. I literally, every food I consume, this hack works for it. Otherwise, I don't purchase it. Okay? Right here, you will see the protein is 13. The ingredient list is very short. Look at the ingredient list. The ingredients are always right here. Less is better. This is Yucca approved. If I scan this in an app that's known as YUKA, it tells me carcinogens, it tells me dyes, it tells me any type of bacteria that's found within it. All I do is I scan it. This is an 84, it's excellent. If there was something that had 30 grams of protein versus the 14, I'd go for the 30 grams. If the ingredients were just as less and just as clean. Now that you know that hack, drop hack in the comments if you just learned something very, 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 very doable. That hack has saved me some bad choices. Me too. That is the trick. If I ever do have something, say I want to have like a protein noodle, I cover the last number of calories, I delete it, okay? I live in the Netherlands. I'm not sure, Miss Shurim. You can probably Google and find something similar in your area. For the hack, if you need another example, let me know. For this, same for this. My twin sister is a vegetarian, and she was struggling with her weight for a very long time. Why? Because she was deficit in protein. You are better off supplementing with shakes and bars as long as, okay, they're actually a protein and don't have a bunch of fillers. This is the protein I use. There's 50 plus of them, flavors, and it is organic, clean. You can read and listen to the ingredients, and it doesn't taste like protein. It's one of the only proteins you can cook and bake with. There's a drop link in the comments. I'm more than happy to share that with you. I pinned it because so many people wonder what I use. I will tell you the chocolate Justine's peanut butter cup is the best flavor in the entire world. Okay? That's the Orgain. So if I go to the back, can you drop a 1 if you see 150 calories right here? Okay, another example, please. 160 calories, 30 grams of protein, fat, protein, not fat. What, Dawn? So right here, Dawn, look at this. It's 150 calories. Do we see this? Cover the last number. What do you see? Cover the last number. What do you see? 15. Go to protein. Right above my pinky, there's 21. Is 21 greater than 15? Yes. Is the ingredient list insanely long? No. Is it clean? If I scan it on my Yucca app? Yes. Okay? For that link, I had to put it right here. Oh shoot, you guys, because I have to grab it upstairs. Let me grab it. You have to, because all the comments are gonna disappear, I have to lead you where to find it. Hold on. Okay. Woo. All right. Here we go. Okay, sorry. The comments are gonna disappear, so I have to lead you to this. So right here for you is a protein guide. There's 50 items. This guide helped me drop 30 pounds in 5 months. TheBreakfastShow.net says free protein guide. The advanced protein guide has the Orgain protein powder, okay? So if you want the 50 high protein foods, that's a guide that helped me in many ways. Go to TheBreakfastShow.net, click advanced protein guide. That's where you'll find that. The free protein guide has 50 FIFTY high protein foods for you. Okay? That's where you're gonna find it. Any questions? We good? That's for the protein. Yeah. So protein, the most abundant thing made up in your body, it's really cool to hear, is water. And water, I think 80% of it is in the protein or inside the body or something crazy like that. What's the most abundant protein found within you? What is it? It's collagen. Collagen's the most abundant protein found within your body. It's the only thing I would ever not supplement with. There's a lot of people who want to do this on a naturopath level. That's fine. I would never tell anyone they have to use supplements. If you were ever looking for recommendations, I would make sure that you check the ingredient list. First ingredient listed, what you find the most of. Last ingredient listed is what you find the least of. So that's kind of important, right? But better yet, listen to this, okay? Collagen is the most abundant protein found in your body, and at 20 years old, you stop producing it. Whether you're a king, whether you're a queen, or whether you're famous. And each year after 20, you're losing a minimum of 1%. So how old are you? Luckily, even if you're 80 years old, it's not too late. But if you're 80, you've lost 30, 40, 50, 60, 60%. We see this in hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. It's very obvious, okay? We see it. So hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skin's elasticity. Here's the deal. There are 5 types of collagen. I have now listened to 5 Audible books on collagen to go, what? What type are you using, friend? Are you using all 5 types? Do you like go in your cabinet and you're like, oh shoot, what one are you using? Well, let me help you. Type 4 and 5 collagen have everything to do with, guess what? 4 and 5 collagen have everything to do with the gut. It's already inside of your gut lining. You don't have to worry about 4 or 5. 1 and 3 are in you and dormant at the age of 20. So if you add a type 2 collagen where the first ingredient's type 2, you now maxify type 1 and 3 and 2 are all working together. Because type 2 activates type 1, 1 and 2 together bump type 3. That is what I would recommend, okay? If you're looking for a recommendation, mine's a little bit different, Samantha. Mine has tremolo organic mushroom because there's been tons and tons of research on it mimicking hyaluronic acid. So it works from the inside out. Mine's also medical grade. It's clean, science-backed, third-party validation, and it has a fat burner in it from Italy. Okay, so in Italy, we have CLA here, which is pretty sad that we're allowed to put CLA in our foods. It has seed oils. We don't want that. Berbein, which is a fat burner, it actually causes me to be jittery, so I don't use that. But the Moro Seal doesn't have any caffeine. And it comes from Italy, specifically Sicily. They have a rainforest where it gives them the most beautiful, colorful blood red orange. And the blood red orange has in it an antioxidant known as the Moro Seal. And it's a really cool antioxidant because it's in a patent study. So it is 100% patent that 96% of users who have this ingested into their body for 12 weeks in a row, on that 12-week mark, they are down massive amounts of weight, body fat percentage, body fat composition, and visceral fat reduction in the belly area. The 6% who didn't get results was because they were inconsistent with the antioxidant usage on a daily basis. So that's in my collagen. It looks like this actually. You just shake it up. It's 1 tablespoon. So it's got the type 2 collagen. It has the Moro Seal blood red orange. It also has the organic tremella mushroom and the fenugreek to support the gut. And it's CLEAN, which is choline. It's 1 tablespoon a day. There's only in stock right now my chocolate raspberry or my chocolate Andes mint. Actually, there's a video that explains this better than I can, Barbara. If I share that video, would you watch it? Drop in the comments the word slim. I will send it to you. If right now you would like to snag a bottle, usually it's $109. Okay, you can snag it for $89 plus $20 off. So you're getting a bottle for $69. Locking you in at never being able to go above $89 for you. It's in stock right now. If you drop slim with a star, I can share that link with you. It is a full month supply. It's 4 supplements in 1, and it's 30 days money back guaranteed. Okay. What I need you to do though, because the comments go bye-bye, is Instagram message me or Facebook message me. Okay. Just say the word slim. Okay. So Instagram or Facebook message me. Okay. So Instagram message me or Facebook message me. That's what we're gonna do. And then if you want it, I linked it. thebreakfastshow.net. Okay? It has it. If you go there, the first thing, everyone's staying at the Regency Hyatt. Do you want to stay there? If you look, thebreakfastshow.net, if you click right there, you'll see it literally says Nueva. If you click Nueva, you'll see Snow Slim. The 20 will automatically come off. If you are an existing customer of mine, use a different email if you want $20 off. If you are in the UK, it's called the Snow Slim, just like So Slim. It's in a jar, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. Any questions at all on how to get your Slim? So Mary, you're an existing customer. You would actually have to use a different email. It's $20 off, $75 or more. That is my promo right now for you. It's back in stock, but I only have 2 flavors in stock. Any questions on the Belly Fat Blasting Liquid Collagen? Let me know in the comments area, okay? So, number 2, she's asking in regards to, okay, what we talk about with belly fat. If you are a woman or a male in any way, shape, or form, and you have anything that looks like this woman, please drop a 1. This is targeted fat attacking one area of the body. Back, belly, or hips, okay? I could walk up to these people in a mall. She thought it was menopause. You guys, we talked about protein. The most abundant protein found in your body, we talked about collagen. But we are infested with over 10,000 short chain amino acid peptides. Peptides are the building blocks to the body, literally. They are having everything. It reminds me of Wi-Fi. They send messages to every area of the body telling the body what to do. So when we eat, here's what's supposed to happen. We're supposed to be eating, and when we do eat, it's supposed to take our food, store as energy, use as energy on demand, or it's supposed to what? Use energy, store energy. But what's happening is it's storing it as visceral fat because the cells in the insulin have stopped responding. Why? That YUKA app, Yucca, that we just talked about, I want you to start scanning for one day all the foods and brands you're using. And if that thing says bad, more than 4 out of the items you're eating, more than half of them, your cells and insulin have probably most likely stopped responding to each other and you're storing fat like these people. So what do? We don't get the GLP shot. The GLP shot tricks the brain that you have more of the GLP-1 hormone within the body. So you do weekly or bi-weekly or monthly injections. You have to. It's doing nothing long-term for you. It's a bandage. It's not teaching you healthy habits. What you can do is you can use a short-chain amino acid peptide. You don't want to do an injectable. Ask for the shot insert. Just say, hey, can I get the shot insert? That's all you have to say. And in the shot insert, you're going to take it, you're going to go to Google, you're going to go to ChatGPT, and then you're going to make a decision. You need 2 peptides. Write this down. It's a 99.9% guaranteed metabolic reset. That's what we need to do. We need to get the Wi-Fi connection from the insulin and cells to connect again. So with this, you want to use the Sloop 332 peptide, SLUPPP32, 5-amino-1-MQ. 5-amino-1-MQ increases the NAD plus in your body. Google the positive benefits of NAD plus. You're gonna say, Michelle, I wish I married you. Sloop 332 has an exercise mimicking effect at a cellular level. No caffeine. If you go purchase one right now, see, I just got back from travel, guys. Literally, if you go, you have to look at the ingredient list. There cannot be anything inside of your peptide besides Sloop or 5-amino-1. You cannot. Mine says Sloop, mine says 5-amino-1. It is the only peptide that you have 2 peptides in one formula. You don't have to buy 2 of them. Be careful because companies are going to put fillers inside of them and rip you off. The one that I use, it comes in the form of a micro bead, bright orange, okay? I take one 30 minutes before my first meal. For 2 months in a row, I take 1 month completely off. We're cycling with a medical grade weight loss peptide. It's really incredible. First to the marketplace, no fillers. It's called Body, also known as bikini in a bottle. There's a video that explains it better than I can. If I were to share with you that medical grade weight loss peptide, would you press play on it? And if the answer is a yes, I want you to drop in the comments the word body. Body. And if you're like, Michelle, I could care frickin' less, okay? It's 30 days money back guaranteed. I've never had someone explain it to me and I want this medical grade weight loss peptide yesterday. drop body with the star because it's usually at $189. You're gonna get it for $169, a whole month's supply. And the price can never go back up. It can never go above $189. Usually it's $219, okay? First to the marketplace, it has the 2 inside 1. You have 60 positive benefits. People with gastric sleeve, people with diabetes, cancer, no thyroid, hyperthyroidism, they're using this, okay? So these are the people who had fast reaction because it's a 99.9% metabolic guaranteed reset. When you get off of this, I see it every day, a maintenance of your weight loss efforts. How? Your processed food and sugar will never outweigh your regular food intake again. Notice I said you don't have to be perfect, but your regular food intake will trump at the end of the day the processed and sugar because now you have the YUKA app and now you know dyes, carcinogens that are in your foods and you're gonna stop using them. If you dropped body in the comments, I need you to send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, okay? If you're into peptide stacking, I have a beauty peptide. My beauty peptide replaced my what? Who all knew that I used to go get all the time? Hydrofacials, no longer do them. I'm actually saving money. I stack it with a beauty peptide. If you want that, you either message me beauty and body or one or the other. So I've got my body medical grade weight loss peptide. It's replacing Ozempic and Trizepatide for human beings every single frickin' day. No side effects. Positive benefits trump those two things, okay? I don't pay anything for mine because as a customer, you even have a link that you can share with people and every time they use it or share it, you get $20. For me, I earn up to 40% commission. So I use my collagen and I use my body and my beauty. So for me, I'd say maybe 300 max, okay? So that's at thebreakfastshow.net as well. So you have to Instagram message me or Facebook message me, body or beauty, whatever video you want. I'm gonna introduce you to the expert. I interviewed over 20 of them. I went with this specific one because of the cleanliness, the science, the clinicals, the third-party validation, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net in the web browser. First and foremost, I gave you that free protein guide today. If you didn't hear, it's there for you. FREE protein guide. And also, I have Nueva. So you're gonna see Nueva at the top, okay? Yeah, Kathy, but if you love day 1 of the Kickstart, you should get body because body's in the Kickstart, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net Nueva, you will see body. Again, I recommend a signature set, you guys. You get 3 months of body. You are on it for January. You're on it for February. You're off of it for March. You cycle off 1 month. You're on it for April. You are not reordering until May and you get the hydrogen water, which Kathy has in her Kickstart for free. That one is only $530. What's 530 divided by the next time you have to order 5 months out? That's my signature set. You want the best transformation? You want to walk into spring 2026, your best freaking version? Do not be the person who just freaking texted me and literally is like, hey, I've tried your 3 things for a week now and I'm up 2 pounds. Hey, honey, for 6 weeks, I didn't drop a pound and I'm down 30 pounds in 6 months. Like, you guys, your body needs to adjust. Get your scale and throw it in the garbage, okay? We don't have microwave habits anymore. You don't go sit there and put something in the microwave and you want it to be cooked in 1 second. The same is true to your body. You can't take a frozen chicken and have it cooked and sitting in front of the table 5 minutes later, right? So thebreakfastshow.net has it under Nueva. And again, it's $20 off. You spend $75, you get 20 off. You, Kathy, get Nitro. That's hydrogen water. You guys, I'm sure you know Gary Brecka. I'm sure you saw all over athletes are paying thousands for hydrogen in their water. The one thing I'll teach you is to not buy hydrogen from TJ Maxx or Home Goods at the Center Council. The number 1 ingredient should be hydrogen. Okay, not the last ingredient. Remember what we learned today. The first ingredient listed we find the most of, the last ingredient the least of. Hydrogen should be right up here at top. Okay, mine's crystal lit, so the best form of absorption. It looks just like this. I use it every single day. I mean, come on, you can't show up looking like a nightmare. This is hydrogen. You add hydrogen to your body every day. Why? It has a chemical reaction with nitric oxide. Well, let's talk about what nitric oxide does in the body. Nitric oxide is the width of your veins, your blood vessels. They can take what's called a pipe fitter, and they can go in and they can look at the width of how much blood is going through. And if you add hydrogen into the body, the smallest element on your element table, it has a chemical reaction to 10 times dilate your blood vessel for 10 hours. Just like you dilate a woman to give a baby with Pitocin. I know it sounds crazy, but the science is incredible. Brain fog, bye. Performance recovery, 10x. Headaches, gone. Blood pressure, improvement. Chronic fatigue, kick to the curb. That is nitro. Nitro. There's a video that explains it better than I can. If you want that video, drop nitro in the comments. I only have in stock, Samantha, my lemon lime, my grape, and my black cherry. Like I said, the athletes are paying thousands for it, and these perimenopausal, postmenopausal, and menopausal women. Yes. You can get it for 30 days money back guaranteed. If you drop nitro with the star, I can share that link with you before this flavor sells out. It comes with her. Kathy, Darlene, I have a lot of people who take meds. What are you using? Kathy got the Kickstart. She has 7 days of my medical grade weight loss peptide known as Body. And it comes with 7 days of the nitro. That's usually $99. She's getting it for $79 because and it's usually $119. So right now is called a steal, not a deal. That sold out for today. I have openings for next Monday. It's called Kickstart. You're guaranteed to drop 5 pounds in 1 week. Okay? That's my Kickstart. Yeah, for the nitro, it's the only supplement I've ever had where I had an instant, it's called a nitro experiment. You feel it instantly. Today we are actually, I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but we're launching a new and improved form of, some people want to change their body composition. Some people want to get rid of food noise. So it really just depends what your goals are. And that's why sometimes it's better to just shoot me a direct message and get in my inbox, right? But here's what I need you to do. If you did drop nitro and you want that video, this hydrogen expert who explains nitro will blow your mind. Just become aware of what it's doing eternally in your body. Wouldn't you want to know? If you're like, hey, your car does this, and someone can show you a video in 8 minutes and you're like, oh my gosh, Instagram or Facebook message me real quick. Say nitro. If you want it, yeah, you can have it. It's right here. So thebreakfastshow.net, you'll see Nueva. Under Nueva, you'll see nitro. Spend $75, you get $20 off. You might want to add 2 packs of them. Or you might want to add on my belly fat blasting liquid collagen slim. Or my medical grade weight loss peptide, or do the Kickstart. The Kickstart comes with 7 days of nitro, 7 days of the medical grade weight loss peptide Body. That's $99. You get it today for $79. If you need the Kickstart information, Instagram or Facebook message me Kickstart. Otherwise, at thebreakfastshow.net, you will see Nueva. Nueva has the Snow Slim belly fat blasting liquid collagen. You're getting for $69. It's usually $109, FYI. I'd be buying and using multiple emails to get this deal, not a deal. Also Body, if you didn't get the medical grade weight loss peptide expert, drop Body for the video, Slim for the Slim video, or Nitro for the Nitro video. But you're going to thebreakfastshow.net, you're putting it in your web browser. From there, you're going to Nueva. From there, you'll see what we're talking about. I'll actually be alerted. I'll message you a voice note. Because if you were to call, you'd probably be on the phone for an hour because it's constantly selling out. Things are selling in, things are selling out. So people think, call in. I have an elite customer service rep where I'll be able to help you within seconds. So you'll never have to wait for that. Okay? So I'll be texting you today, like with my personal phone number. Yeah. I put too much hairspray in my hair. Do you see this mess? Yesterday was my birthday, that's why. Yeah, you can have coffee on even the Kickstart, but I would ask, it has to be a pesticide-free coffee. 9 out of 10 times these days, our coffees have pesticides inside of them. Pesticides go in the body as a form of processed foods and toxins, and over time, after that happens, what happens we talk about today? The short-chain amino acid peptides and insulin stop responding to each other. So what happens? What happens? Food gets stored as visceral belly fat in the belly area instead of being used or stored as energy. I have biohacked the human body. If you want to speed up weight loss, you want to feel better, and you want to take food noise and cravings and basically feel like you have morning sickness when you look at food, I'm telling you right now, I've biohacked it and I figured it out with science, clinicals, third-party validation, and CLEAN. Okay? So the coffee that I use, it's called Nueva Morning. It's a nootropic blend. It has the cordyceps mushroom, lion's mane, L-theanine, and it also has Ceylon cinnamon inside of it. You never want to add regular cinnamon over time. It actually elevates kidney levels. So that's what I use. If you drop the word coffee in the comments, I can share with you the video. Mine is specifically a Colombian brew, and it comes from Italy, specifically Sicily, which is pretty cool. You can claim a bag. If you just drop coffee with the star, I can share that link with you. They're actually letting you right now get it for 30 days money back guaranteed. And that won't be the case. Okay? Yes, everything is made inside of a laboratory that is pharmaceutical grade. Backed by Darlene, I can show you all of that. And I can show you all of the labels. Any questions for the coffee? Just shoot me a direct message. There's a video with the coffee expert. Instagram or Facebook message me, say coffee. And if you want a bag, thebreakfastshow.net under Nueva, it says Nueva Morning. Does that make sense? Okay, so any questions, I want you to get in my inbox. I'm gonna be at my desk for the next hour and 15 minutes before I have a noon training I'm hopping on. If you have any questions, you can drop them now. If you didn't get my free protein guide, drop free in the comment section. F-R-E-E if you did not get my free protein guide. Dawn, I want to start you on Elevate. I want to put you on Elevate today. It's not launching until 12 o'clock p.m. It's your food noise, it's going to be gone. Okay, body is more body composition. This is more food noise weight loss. It has, what's the name of it? Hold on. What's inside of it? Hold on. Tesafency. Just look that up online. It's got Tesafency, Dihexa, and BPC 157. So that one, okay, I'm listening to an Audible book on it right now. So what that one does is appetite and fat loss, brain signaling. Dihexa is cognitive performance and motivation. BPC is physical recovery and inflammation. That's the one I'm doing. Okay, the free protein guide is right here for you guys. Thebreakfastshow.net has that for you. It says free protein guide. So if you want to be on the launch of it at noon, you can then get what is called Elevate officially. So that's what you're gonna do. So when we do that in here, any questions? I'll be back tomorrow morning, I promise, between 8 and 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for you, 100%. So just shoot me a direct message. What is this? Any questions? Oh, tomorrow's my raffle. Tomorrow's my raffle. Did you guys do my giveaway? I'm giving away $500 in products. So you'll be able to shop anything you want. Tomorrow I pull the winner. I have to get rid of these guys by tomorrow. One ticket is $5, 10 is $30. It's all going to a fundraiser for Diamond Cheer. We want Bella to get first place for it. So she has to get so much in order to have a bid to go to Worlds in Disney in April. So I donated $500 my own money. I'm doing a giveaway and I'm giving someone tomorrow. I'm polling live. I put your name on the ticket today, literally. I put your name on the ticket, video it, and send it to you. So one is only $5 or you get 10 of them for $30 only. If you drop raffle in the comments, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. And that's gonna be live Tuesday. Yeah, I'll just go live, I'll pull a name, it'll stay up, and that's who will be the winner. All proceeds go to Diamond. She's on a, she has to fundraise a certain amount. They're very good with being on time. She's doing candy bars and she's doing the Little Caesars pizza kits. Okay, so I said I would do this for her. She goes, Mommy, usually she's here in the background, but she's in school. She's an altar server, private school, all A's, 2 B's, and she tumbles 6 days a week. Every day besides, oh no, now only 5 days a week. She was on a junior Olympics team. I pulled her from that because it was too much. Oh, thank you so much. I'll send that to you. Okay, where you can't play if you don't pay. Okay, let me send that. Any questions? Okay, I'm hopping off. I'll be back tomorrow morning between 8 and 9 a.m. Any questions? Confused? Need this? Need that? Get in my inbox. We'll have a conversation. Bye!